I'm itching to do a video. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How are you doing today? I shouldn't be doing this video. Here's why. Okay, I have a horrible habit of thinking of an idea, or sometimes not even thinking of the idea, but just the urge to create, but don't do a plan. I just pick up a camera and I just decide to shoot something and just wing it. And I'm kind of doing that right now. And over the last couple of years, I've made great content by doing that process. However, I'm disgusted with myself when I edit videos more often than not because I didn't have a plan, which means I see that I may skip a step or I just have errors that I'm not happy with, even down to the way I look. So in order to fix that problem, I'm no longer going to randomly pick up a camera and start shooting. Going forward, I'll start by developing a shot list, or not a shot list, developing what videos I want to shoot, why, what I'll talk about in those videos, a shot list, and a soft script on what I'm shooting. Now, traditionally, vlogs don't work that way. Vlogs are, renegade style. You're shooting from your hip and you just tell a story. And I've been good at that. I've been good at telling good stories and educating people, sharing with my, viewers, people like you, my lifestyle, the process of creating, the list goes on what I've been shooting on this channel. However, it makes for better content when you know exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it. And now that I'm getting into tutorials and just sharing processes and sharing how things get done and why to do them a certain way, I need to be correct on my ish. So even though I'm freestyling right now, I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm basically doing a segue into shooting from the hip, into how going forward for the next 30 days, I'll be practicing developing a script, developing a list of things that I want to shoot, things that I want to talk about, premeditating my topics, and even coming up with shot lists. Right now, you may think it's cool because I'm just walking around the studio and getting all these shots as I talk to you about what I'm doing, but I'm really just making this up. And right now, I don't even know what to say next because I don't have a list. However, I'll get into what I'm about to do right now. Before I head home for dinner and time with the kids tonight, I plan on just editing some footage. Some footage that I shot all the way back in December. I shot some footage of myself with the whole Artaholic team and us explaining to you all who we are, a little bit of our background, and what we do here at the Artaholics. It's a series of videos meant to have fun while at the same time introducing the personalities behind the Artaholics to our following, friends, family, clients, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. All right, so in order to create the video, I did, let's just be clear. With the vlogs, I tend to just, shoot off the hip, freestyle, just make things up as I go. But when it comes down to doing client videos or videos that represent the Artaholic as a business, the Artaholics as a business, I do come up with a script with a treatment and have a list of shots that I want to capture, a treatment that I know I want to apply to the video. I have a real sense of what I want to do with those videos. In these series of videos, again, we wanted it to be fun. We wanted the staff to communicate who they are, what they do, and why they enjoy being here at the Artaholics, while at the same time being professional. So what we did was we thought of a look. We wanted a red background. Red is our brand color. We wanted to bring in a couch versus a stool or just standing because we wanted to show some comfort. Then we came up with the questions that we wanted to ask. There was a mix of professional questions, and at the same time we threw in some fun questions. And then we decided during the editing process to make the video a little bit more fun by adding in some music, making it feel a little jingly. And then we added some fun, cool graphics that'll drop down to hone in on some of the things that some of the staff members mentioned. All in all, these videos were, again, meant to be fun, short, straight to the point, but you as the user leave knowing that the Artaholics have a pretty cool, fun, witty, and educated staff. So now I'm going to jump into my process in editing these videos. All right, the first thing I want to do is organize all my files. Basically, I shot about 8 folks, 8 staff members that day. We used 2 different cameras and then a mic like I have right here. So bottom line, what I need to do is extract all my audio files from the microphone source. Then I need to extract all the files from camera 1 and then extract all the files from camera 2. Once I have that, all those files, I'll create folders with all the staff member names and dump those files within. Then I'll go and I'll search for some music, all the sources, all the resources, all the assets that I need for each video, I'll dump into each of the staff members' folders. So if you see in Alicia's folder, I have all these clips here. Clearly this is camera number 1. While this looks different, it's a different angle, different color, that might be camera angle number 2. Then I have some music in here that I'll use for her. And that's it. I also have a folder for sound effects. I have my standard Artaholic swoosh file, and then I have a watermark file for in here. So now I'm gonna go into Final Cut Pro and lay everything out here. So you'll see I have a project for Aaron, a project for Alicia, a project for Iquan, a project for Justin, a project for Rashida, and a project for Ron. I'll open up Justin's, and here's what it'll look like. It's a big mess. So to just break down quickly what I did here. All right, so bottom line is you see Justin's final video. This is Justin's video, and here's what it'll look like.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Justin Kane, a web designer here at the Artaholics. So I'm mostly the lead web designer. I also do logo design, icon design, whatever else needs to be designed here. One of my favorite projects today has got to be Urban Burger. Started on that from the t-shirt that we started with and then all the way to the website. So I got to work on a lot of different disciplines with that project.
In order to create this, I have to have a system. And because I'm doing multiple videos that I all have the same treatment, I want to pretty much nail down my entire treatment on the first video. I want to be sure that I love this video. I love everything that I added to it because I'm going to be duplicating this video just with different staff members in it. So by video number 2, maybe video number 3, I may find some new things that I want to add to it as I begin my creating process. However, I don't want to go no further than that because then I'll be changing everything from video 1 to number 8. I really want to get it right in video number 1. So let's open up a new project. Let's call this Justin Fake. I'm going to go back to my folder and I'm going to pull in Justin's main video. Boom. So now that I have that in there, I'll just scroll through. I'll basically just cut all the access stuff that I don't want. Okay, so let's just say that's it, right? Now I'm gonna pull in the second video from Justin. So the first one, if I disable it, it look like this, straight down. And then when I add this other one, this is the second angle of Justin. So let's just pretend that I have everything synced up because that's what you want to do in this process. You want to sync camera number 1 with camera number 2. Basically what you want to do here is make sure that everything is aligned. Everything that he's saying at this point and camera number 1, he's saying the same thing at this point in camera number 2. So the third thing that you'll do is before you cut anything or get any creative is now go get his audio and do the same thing. Let's pretend that all of this is synced up and we got it the way we want it. Now clearly, if you leave camera number 2 on, then you'll never see camera number 1. So we got to fill out holes. We got to determine which parts of camera number 2 do you want to show. And again, just for time, I'm just gonna take some stuff out. Boom. So now you get a piece of camera number 1, then camera number 2, camera number 1, then camera. Now that you have camera number 1, camera number 2, and an audio sync, we'll remove the audio from the other 2 cameras because this is your main source of audio. This is the best audio that you collected that day. And now you'll go in and you'll apply some music once you feel like you have all of that stuff correct. Okay, we'll place the sound in. Now you got the sound. Okay, so now you have your music, you have Justin's voice, you have all the footage for Justin. Now, whatever color treating you want to do to this, you want to start doing it now. So however you want this to look, go ahead and make it look a certain way. And then I'm going to make these look a certain way. All right. Then the next step is going to be my creative process. Now that I have it looking and sounding the way I want it to sound, now I got to drop in Justin's name, highlight some of the words that Justin is saying, and then drop in some of the creative that we mentioned. So let's fast forward. So now I'm going to explain to you all of the layers that you see here. So layer 1, again, here's all of the main videos. 2, some of the second camera angles. Layer 3 is all the audio files, and you see these little slices in there. Those are the slices that I cut up that I didn't show you because I didn't want to waste too much of your time. Here's the music selection that we have here. As you can see, these are some of the sound effects. So if I go over here, there's a sound effect. Then here's some of the text effects. You see his name, Justin Kane. And then here's the watermark. So see this watermark here. See Arto TV. And then I dropped in some artwork to represent some of the things that he talked about. So in this case, he talked about Urban Burger. So I had Urban Burger artwork pop up. Then he's into video gaming, so I dropped in some video gaming stuff. And then he had a, that was it. That's it for Justin. So here's the video again. Oh, and at the end of every video, I always do the Artaholics swoosh. And then I do the Artaholics public, that's our little signature for our videos. So here's the video again.
Things I like to do also outside of here is work with a nonprofit called Chili's on Wheels. We do vegan meal shares for communities in need, like the homeless or food insecure, out in New Brunswick. So I help with the cooking and the distributing and even some other graphic design stuff that they do. So personally, I'm not guilty of anything that I like, but definitely love Carly Rae Jepsen way more than you'd expect. So I guess her.
Justin video looks like Rashida's video. Rashida video looked like Aaron. Aaron's looked like Iquan's. From the actual video to the layering within the editing software, everything is the same, all because I set the tone and I had intentions from the beginning on what I wanted to do with these videos. Because I applied everything and I took my time with Justin's video, who was the first video, it laid down an easy foundation for the rest of the team. I didn't have to spend a lot of time, so if Justin's video took me an hour to edit, then Aaron's, Rashida's, Iquan's, and everyone else's only took probably about, 45 minutes, maybe a half an hour. All I had to do is just chop down excess fat. I spent more time on creativity than, some of the fundamental stuff, because the fundamental stuff was done in the first video. So there's my little contradiction. So in my vlogs, my personal stuff, I'm not as planned and as organized. I'm just using all creativity and freestyling off the top of my head. But when I'm doing projects, creative work for clients, I do take that a little bit more serious and try to plan and organize the best way I can for 2 reasons. I want to put out the best content possible, and I want to save myself some time because I like hanging out on the weekends. I don't always like working, even though I love what I do and this is really, really fun. And there's other obligations that I have that I need to attend to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It may be a little all over the place, but you get where I'm going, and today will be the last video that I freestyle, at least I think. Thanks for watching. Please like this video if you really like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. If you want to see more videos, if you want to know when I'm posting videos, there's a little notification button that you can press and that'll let you know when we upload. But we do plan on uploading very often. I do have a plan on videos that I'll release soon. So that's it. I'm freestyling now. It's time for me to turn this camera off. Peace.